So he's sitting on 14 eggs. Doesn't appear to be moving. Oh, sorry, little egg. That one doesn't appear to be moving. They're not going to last till Monday, that's for sure. That one seems a little bit behind. There's always one, if not more. But they all seem to be roughly about the same stage, except for which one? That one. Is it even moving? Yep. So there we are. 14, so she gets out the 14. Then I'll take another, maybe, I've got 5 in the box. There might be a few more I take out the box. Not take out the put in the box. So she may be sitting on another, anything between 5 and, brooding another 5 to 8, which would be a lot better for Maudes. And they give her a few more to deal with. Why not, old girl? Hey? You okay? It looks like the black hole of Calcutta in these stables, but it's not. It's more than bright enough, but you can't see a damn thing if I take the torch off. Absolutely ridiculous. We need some skylights up there. Then it'll be nice. But the trouble is with that, it might be nice and bright, but then the heat would be something else. Steady, old girl. Oh, I can't shut this door. You haven't got any more hanging from underneath you, have you? For heaven's sake, I couldn't bear it. That was really disturbing. I mean, seriously disturbing. Careful where you put your feet. No, you little person. Nothing, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. 1, 2. Oh, heavens, I can't count them. They move too fast. Yeah, 21, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 21, yeah, I got 22 twice, so 21 twice, so. There we are. As long as they keep fairly spread out like that and just do their thing, keep out the way of her feet. Oh my God, don't do that, dear. You do that, they'll all take off. Then I'm going to take it another, I don't know, 2 or 3 to give to old broken shoulder. Might be a lot better. I'm going to give them a week on some protein, like I said, like soya, which I'm going to get today. Within a week, they won't be recognisable and she'll probably have trouble covering them all, even with the size of her. But there we are. We've lost 3. One squashed, as it was virtually 99.9% hatched, and another one squashed as it was taking obviously a breather to do the last push and kick the bottom part of the shell off itself. And one squashed out here. and one dud egg. Well, it wasn't dud, but that died somewhere. That was, funny enough, that was a tin hut egg. So I'll break that home today and see if that's maybe a crossbreed guinea fowl chicken. Maybe that's why it died. That turkey's still shouting. Oh, let's go and see what's up to him. What his problem is. Oh dear. Right. Thank you, plane. This is the funny little blobby egg out of the incubator that seemed to be growing and then went all blobby. Most odd. So it had started to grow, what I call the blobby stage, but that's how it stayed. Now that's from the tin hut. So I'm wondering if, after witnessing the rooster mating with a guinea fowl a couple of days ago, I'm wondering if that's why most of the tin hut eggs are infertile. And if they're not infertile and they start to grow, why they get to a certain stage, like that, and go no further. There's no blood vessels visible. It's leaking out a bit now though. But that is the start of life. First 2-3 days into incubation, and then that was it. Ends up like that. Most odd. Right. The only non-hatched egg from the turkey's batch yesterday, the guinea fowls. And you can just see a little foot floating. I think he's upside down. No feelable pit marks on the bottom, any holes. Oh, I don't quite know. There's his little foot. Poor little soul. How depressing. Little guinea fowls are so cute. Oh, he's got his foot there and there's his beak. So I don't quite know what was happening there. There were a few eggs being pushed to the front of her, so perhaps again he got cold. Like a week ago with the chicken, just pushing them to the front all the time. They have a certain amount of heat, but not a lot of heat. And of course they don't get the humidity, although he certainly feels very wet. He's got quite a lot of yolk still to go. Oh, look at that. No, not too much. He would have hatched yesterday, but that foot looks very wrong. Should be round like that, not up like that. So I think he had a deformity problem. Poor little soul. They're so tiny, so insignificant. Might go and give them a turkey mother. Oh God, must be mad. Right, looks a bit green in there as well. Oh, not very good either. Oh well, I think the poor little thing was doomed from the start not to make it. Well, there we are, very depressing. Right, I've just taken that tiny little one to the left out of his box. He's not 12 hours old yet, and he's eating as if it's going to be his last meal. The other three are terribly, terribly thirsty, and they're just over 12 hours old. So as I say, from hatching to eating and drinking is about 12 hours with guinea fowl. So well, I didn't think that little one was going to make it there, because he kept turning himself over on his back when he was in the... You're going to drown yourself, dear, when he was in the box. Apparently my daughter took him out just now for a bit of a feed and then put him back again. And I decided that it was about time he didn't come out on his own. I thought I'd get him out of his box to see what he does, see if he turns himself over, see if he's hungry and thirsty. And so he went straight to the egg there and grabbed it as if it was going to be his last meal. You can have a drink his now. Careful. Careful, what are you doing? Yeah, you are thirsty, look at that. You can attack it. Why have you got to sit in your dinner, you, there, mister? I'll find him a bigger box. The one that was hanging under the turkey by some hay that was stuck to her, and he got himself wrapped. We're going to drown. He got himself wrapped round in it, and it almost looks as if she was giving birth to a guinea fowl. That one recovered. I didn't think he would because he was shaking and he couldn't stand up and kept throwing himself on his side, which wasn't normal. Isn't normal. After about 2.5 hours, he did nothing but shout and scream. So I thought, I can't stand this. So I was gonna keep him with these 4 and give him to broken shoulder along with these 4 when hers hatch, probably by Thursday, Friday. But I couldn't stand the noise. He just went on and on and on and on and on. So I thought, right, go back to your mum and put him back, and he was very happy. Thank you very much to be back there. So let's see if he can get stuck up somewhere else tomorrow. Although I wouldn't recognise which one it was, even if he did. But there we are. That one's still not completely right. Second from the left there. I don't know why he didn't get himself out of the box. He was just laying there, dossing away. He is still quite weak. So if he's eating and drinking, then I'll put a bit more water in there for you in a minute, little one. And you know, that's got to be a good thing. So hopefully I've saved these 4. So we've lost 3. All 3 being squished. Either out of the egg, just about out of the egg, very much out of the egg, but there we are. Now yesterday we put 13 chicks in the caravan, and what are you doing, you hooligans? I haven't got the full run of the patch because I haven't got around to putting strings up on the wire yet, going across from here to the other side to deter predators, etc., aerial predators. And although she's a very good mum, she's not going to be able to protect them against damn great buzzards and things. What are you up to? You got water? Yeah, I still had to put her piece of wood in here last night. She wouldn't go to bed until I put her piece of wood in. And as soon as I put that in, straight behind it, babies and all. That's it, kick your babies all over the shop. Oh my word, honestly. You coming out? No? You're quite happy digging around in here. Okay, I'll get you breakfast. Of course, the only problem with them being in a caravan, I've got to get out here extremely early in the morning. Otherwise, they're just going to cook. Although the windows open and the skylight thing open. The protection I did have on it, I had the whole thing covered and the windows all blocked off with aluminium insulation stuff, which obviously reflects the sunshine. One day we had a horrendous wind and gradually the tarpaulin and everything I had this covered with, because it also leaks, just got shredded. So it took me 3 times longer to get the whole lot off and clear up the mess of all these bits of nylon plastic stuff strewn absolutely everywhere where the thing had just frayed and disintegrated than what it did to put the whole lot up to insulate and protect whatever was in here. Because I had young guinea fowl in here, I had the turkeys in here, the young turkeys in here, still on heat and without heat. Threw them on in here, all everything, and the chickens. Had all the chickens in here once they were off heat. So, right, we'll get your breakfast, people. For some reason, Morris seems to have taken it upon himself to be overseer and guard dog over these little persons. Whether it's because they're black and yellow and they look very, very similar to turkey poults. Perhaps he thinks they're baby turkeys. I think he realises that she's not a female turkey and that she's a hen. But he may think that the babies are turkey babies. Because ever since we put them out there yesterday, he's done nothing but pace up and down that fence, looking at them, then going past the caravan and calling, and then coming back and standing looking at them again. Doing his thing. Or do you just want to eat them, Morris? Do you think they might be quite tasty on toast? Yeah? You tried to kill your own babies last year, and you succeeded with 3 of them. 2 of them, sorry, 2. Beg your pardon. No, it was 3 of them. Killed 1 when it was out, and 2 in the egg. All very happy to be out here. All very happy to be alive. What horrors are going to await me this morning in here? So far, so good. None. Oh heavens. Oh, girl, here we come. Is this day 2 or day 3 after the hatch? I don't know. You got your corn over there, baby. She does still have a tendency to grab toes. Then they have got orange feet. And they grab each other's toes, as I've said. Whether their own mothers grab their toes thinking they're maggots or something, I haven't got a clue, I don't know. Maybe they do. Or maybe they know that they're guinea fowls with yellow toes, so orange toes and not like maggots, so they don't. Who knows? We'll see. We'll wait and see about that one. I'll soon find out, no doubt. Aren't your babies hungry? What's the matter with them? Right, how many have we got today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, for heaven's sake, I can never count these. They're just too darty and move around too much. Yes, turkey. That one's gone broody, the one whose eggs were being stolen down at the bottom of the field. So I've got 7 eggs. And they're all from those 2 females in there, so they're inbred. What I might do is put them in the incubator when I've got rid of the guinea fowl eggs in there. And I have found myself a little hen. Little darling, where's she gone? Little black hen, I don't know where she's gone. She's disappeared. She's gone broody, so they're going to utilise her to sit on the last remaining, I think now 18 guinea fowl eggs, because another one has died in there. I think she's going to lay down. Yeah, there she goes. So she lays down to make sure everybody's out of the way, although she's got a tail in their food. So she lays down, gets herself comfy, and then they all go under her front. Oh God, something's been squashed over there in the chicken bit. Let's remove the other hen with the chicks and the 2 poults down into the end stable where the 13 were. So they got some nice fresh air and good daylight. There we are. Well, you've got another dish there, little ones, to have breakfast if Mum's tail's in the way. No, I'm under her tail. Get out of it, sparrows. Right. I still have to what these two turkeys. What? Come on, you were doing so well just now. You're eating on your own. What? What? So what happened, eh? You were chewing away quite merrily, pecking away quite merrily, and then you stopped. What? What? You're chilly, aren't you? You're a chilly little morsel, aren't you? I mean, I don't like it. Well, give it half an hour, and then you'll be cooking, because these stables are freezing cold. Thank you for walking over my finger. Freezing cold in the winter, and absolutely scalding hot in the summer. Absolutely awful. And yeah, I've got to get these guinea fowl babies out. Oh, you want to get under me, do you? No, little one. Yeah, okay, I'll keep you warm. There we are, I'll keep you warm and you can eat at the same time. There we are. Got to try and get them out as quickly as possible. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other four, so I might set that. Well, I'll put the eggs in the incubator first, the turkey eggs, and see what happens, and even if they're viable, I don't know. And if I think that they're not growing properly or whatever, then I won't bother. But if they look to be growing okay, I might set them under that broody turkey just to see, and then eat my words and say, actually, incest between turkeys isn't a problem. Oh, that's it. Put your hay, heaven's sake, put your corn everywhere. Yeah. Oh, your mum will lay down in a minute when she's filled her face, eating all your food. Yeah. Well, eat something and you'll be warm then. That's it, kick them out of the way. Oh my God. Alright, onwards. She is very gentle with these little keets. Very gentle. I'm surprised they can actually understand what she's saying because they're completely different species, so you know, the language won't be the same. Perhaps it doesn't matter. They've been used to hearing her language and her voice. The noises she makes for 28 days. Well, no, not 28 days. 23 and a half days. So they see her as mum. And so, where is it, mum? Where is it? What you picking? I can't see what you're picking. There's nothing there. Mind its toes. There's a good girl. You think the size ratio? I've created a real freak show here. You've got the very large, very slow, very graceful, placid turkey mother. Then you've got the very tiny, hysterical, neurotic, darting baby guinea fowl. Really a lunatic mix, absolute fantasy, absolutely ridiculous. But so far, day 3, so good.